DJ Longhair here in the house. Hello, everyone. KJ Galway Dan, how you doing, bud?
I'm doing pretty good, A lot of fun stuff coming up. Excited for it.
Same. Very nice. And we got Tortoise. What is up, my bray?
What's up? I'm here to talk about Marvel Time and Now. What's up?
Oh, yeah. Can't wait. The timeout miss out. Let's go. Woo-woo. We had it, Pat. He's figuring stuff out. Brian Giles, welcome back. How you doing, buddy?
Hey. I am here. Barely. I had a big crash last night.
Oh, boy.
Like you say that, like we're supposed to know what's going on. What's going on?
That's why we don't drink and drive, Brian.
I was coming home from my LGS. I was playing some D&D, and my battery was dead. I mean,
oh man,
I was running on spare electrons.
Oh boy,
and I was trying to get some help from a local retirement center because I was taking the trail back, and the trail runs back behind the retirement center there, and
oh man,
and I tried to get some help from the retirement center, and the lady that was working that night said she couldn't help me.
See
I went back down to the trail and I hope that
speaking of being back down the trail, we are here back down the trail once again with another phenomenal episode. Russ, go ahead, hit us with that live.
I was just gonna say we needed Brian in a wheelchair instead of that running dude. That would have been epic, man. Right? The running man. I don't know if you guys waited in line and saw him, but yes. Hey, Pat, how you doing?
What was it, 1996?
Rolling, as always, it's another phenomenal Thursday night, and I gotta say, as always, I am incredibly excited to be able to share a lot of great news and joy with us and with you. So if you're enjoying this type of stuff, if you want to know more, hit that subscribe so every single week you get free content. But I gotta say, my phenomenal happiness is being able to share my recent secret, not so secret lair with each and every one of you. So again, Dan, Tortoise, everybody else here, I gotta say thank you for joining me and us tonight.
Hell yeah. Mr. Tierney, welcome back. How you doing, bud?
Oh boy. Pretty good.
I know, right? It's a lot, but you're doing it good. So just keep on keeping on.
Yeah.
Doing the best I can.
I hear that.
Anybody other than me want to turn on the radio in the morning just to hear Patty McPat on the radio?
I know.
It's the Patty McPat show and the head on 97.7 The Head.
Hey,
forget about it.
WCOX, that's right. We've got the cocks in your ears. We're coming in with a lot of MTG for you and me.
I think my radio just don't you smell something funny?
That's right. Hit me up on the Fiverr. I'm going to open up another account. I recently was just talking with an agent, actually. So that's right. I'm going to start selling the voice. If you want a low discount, just get on your knees. I'll give it to you.
Wow. In the ear hole.
Patty. Wow.
I know. It just comes right out.
Oh,
God.
Yeah.
And I'd say that's probably not the worst thing I'd ever heard on the radio.
99.75. What? Oh.
I feel kind of violated.
Right?
Not enough. Never enough. Welcome, everyone. It is MTG Roundtable. We got some fun topics. So has anyone else experienced the lovely timeout to miss out? It was super fun. I don't know. Hey, Bob, how you doing?
Had some difficulties.
Yeah, he said Yeah, it timed out. When he got back on it again, said sold out. Oh man, I was right there at the very, very beginning. I was waiting an hour ahead of time, but some definite shenanigans throughout the whole thing. We did
Oh, yeah,
succeed, though.
they
We did get through.
reported that there were shenanigans going on. There were
Mhm.
there were hackers and stuff that had gamed the system so that they could
Oh yeah,
you know what it reminds me of,
huh?
and this will date me, but back in my high school days, back in the 90s, my early college days, I had AOL because AOL was the thing,
Oh yeah.
and I had
You
money
are
for
old, Brian. Holy moly. AOL.
Yeah.
By the way, everyone, cheers. Welcome.
And
cheers.
back then, AOL
Cheers.
was mostly dial-up. We didn't have direct connection to AOL.
Right. We used to get the CDs in the mail. I mean, hands up. Who has the ability to even put a CD in their computer?
I do.
Right?
Nope.
Well, I have
This new laptop, no burner.
I got
Right.
Not
So
anymore.
30%. One out. Tell me in the comments below. Does anybody have a CD drive? I think that's like 30% of people. Brian, you and I are old as shit.
I have a CD drive. I also
I'm
have
pretty old,
an
too.
external floppy drive, so I just got to figure out how to use it.
Hey, yo, cheers to that. Over 30 external floppy.
Oh yeah, that big 4.5. Let's go.
Hey, Juggle.
Yeah, what's a CD? Yeah, you know
Just
it.
use some
My
super
dad
discs
just
while
got
you're
a
at it.
floppy drive.
Well, blow me up really quick, DJ. I'll show you a CD.
Yo.
Watch, blow me up.
I'm
What's
in
that?
there.
Bet you
There
it's
you
Lincoln
go.
Park.
See, this is a CD. This is.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
That
God.
right there is a CD. Hi,
Right?
yeah.
But
That's
inside,
Eddie.
there's this disc that plays music when you put it
Oh
in.
my god,
Right?
those aren't beer
Wow.
coasters.
Right? They're not coasters. It comes with it came with advertisement. Came with
That's
a
crazy.
info packet right here, which I don't want to take out because this is for something else in the future. But oh my lord, it exists. Iron Maiden, baby.
You
Right?
mean
I
that's
know. And
a music wheel?
Yep, it's a music wheel. Look, I got another one right here.
Now,
Bad
kids-
company.
Bad
That
co.
right there is me in the essence.
That's right.
right. Hey, what's up, dude, man, bruh?
Dude,
How you doing,
dude.
brother? Pate, yes.
Oh,
What
by
it
the
reminds
way,
me of
Ed,
is,
I'm coming down for Thanksgiving. I better see your sweet, sexy ass.
Who, me? You only get neck for me.
Hey, you know, it's not like we're planning on playing soccer, Dan. That's not what, you know, I understand.
This
he was a
twice
ball.
today, somebody's made a reference to using my head as a sports ball. Just saying. Twice today.
I mean, it's not like I don't want to tickle both your ears at the same time, but you know, I understand what we're getting into. It's the fun we're going to be having. And if you're having fun, go ahead, make sure you hit that like button. And if you want to continue having free fun every freaking Thursday, hit that subscribe. You get free stuff right in your inbox if you hit that little bell. That's right. Ring-a-ling the ding-a-ling.
That's right. So,
I just don't know how to take that today. I just don't know how to
right?
take that.
I know. I'm like, I don't even know. All right,
I
so
don't
let's
know
stay
what
on
to tell you, Tortoise.
stay on
Like,
target.
it's a roll of the dice. Every day I get up, it's a different Pat. You also get to have the fun in this. You know, it's a little bit of me, it's a whole lot of you. And thank you, everybody, for joining this evening.
That's right. Hey, speaking of which, yeah. So the Marvel experience, actually
Oh,
streamed it
boy,
live
oh.
because Casey got on me. He was like, "Why aren't you streaming?" I'm like, "You're right." So I
You're
put up an
streaming for
emergency
what?
stream.
Wait in line?
Oh, it was epic. Yeah, everyone's came in. It was like the most viewed I've had in a while, man. We had like almost like 50 active people in chat. It was crazy.
Dang, big ups though.
Yeah, we managed 3 subs out of it, and hopefully they come back and hang out with us on Thursdays, or if they want to get a game in on Sundays, you know, hey, I'm
I mean,
all for it.
unfortunately, that's something a lot of people
Discord
tell
that there
me.
was I guess a lady that would be wanting to get in on some games, maybe Sunday or whenever you can do a pickup game.
Yep.
Well, I mean, speaking of ladies that wanted to get in, I know myself and a lot of other folks that wanted to get in on that secret lair. I've got a pretty, boisterous chat, Discord channel and all of that jazz. I personally found a lot of people that were trying to get at that secret lair, and it was unfortunately very difficult. If it was not for some other creator channels that I was privy to, I don't know if I was able to buy any secret layers outside of that access. I mean, who here was able to actually, who wanted to participate? And then secondary question, who's able to participate in it?
Well, I managed to wait it out without hacks or tricks and got through and was able to make a second purchase as well. So a lot of people were trying to hit me up right then. I was like, well, you got to send it. I can't front for nobody. Don't have it in the account. So Caustic got in and got a foil set, and then I got he wanted a full set as well. He managed to get through one of the hacks to order some on his own as well. But without that, some people did not get any and were there at the very beginning. Fortunately for me, I just waited it out and managed to get in.
For the numbering like me, what is a hack? Like, you're on a website. What is a hack?
So one of the interesting things, and I literally just explained this to my business partner for Magic the Gathering. One of the weird things is with Secret Lair, if you look up at your address, HTTP, blah, 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 all that jazz, you were able to just put in /checkout hashtag, and it just skipped the entirety of the system of queuing for Wizards of the Coast internal system, which is something a lot of websites still use. This is the same way botters are able to get Nikes and PlayStation 5s, is because of an antiquated internal queuing system. So literally anybody, and this was very public, it was made aware to Wizards of the Coast and Hasbro at large that this was an internal issue, that people could just type in their address in their browser. They could just edit that and skip the entire queuing process.
Wow.
So that's exactly what I did. And I was able to just, after 2 hours of waiting, somebody sent me the address and a how-to, and I just skipped the entire line. I paid my money, Wizards took it, and I checked out.
Nice.
And that was even before I saw any videos about the issue, exactly like DJ showing here. That's what I saw. Me, Matt, Bob, we were all sharing back and forth. What's your little dude at the bottom doing? And it was like a 13 minutes in, it was like a dick measuring contest. How far along are you?
12 minutes.
We kept sharing. Oh, my little guy's at the R and 4. Oh, my little dude's at the C and coming. Oh my God, I'm coming. And it was
less than 12 minutes.
And then somebody shared a link to us. If you click
APOA.
Hey, what up, Doc? And if you click this, you can skip past everything. You can pay your money. The company can do what they want. You can do what you want. And that was the big issue, is everybody wanted this. I realistically think this is an issue. Wizards could have made twice as much money and still had the same problem.
Right. So
the issue to me
is print to demand.
Right, and they weren't going to do that. They needed to keep this limited because if it was print to demand,
I mean, it would not have been as limited, but at twice as many. I mean, at 3 times as many. Like the website was broken. They could have sold 3 times as many in 7 hours. instead of 5 broken hours.
Right.
Well,
I mean,
yeah, it
realistically,
sounds like it's,
sorry, Tierney.
Blizzard doesn't want to hire good coders. Their
it's they
coders
didn't do
are-
their pen testing.
Yeah.
Absolutely. No, 100%. Tierney, you are on it. And I
That's
just
my
want to put
job.
it out. You know, who here got what they wanted? I did, but I cheated.
Yeah.
It's not that I cheated. It's that I used the system outside of its intended means.
Yeah.
I
Exploited
got
it
what I
way to-
wanted.
to get what
What's
you
that,
wanted.
Tierney?
Yeah, I said you exploited it to your advantage.
You exploited
Yo.
a known bug. That's
Yeah.
just what happened. And,
Yeah. I was.
So Kev
I was
says
in-
they didn't get what they
all
wanted.
on Wizards. This is all on Hasbro. And, you know, if you
Hey,
want to blame the scalpers for trying to exploit stuff, then make your stuff so that they can't be exploited. I
Exactly.
mean, sure, that there's no such thing as a secure system, but you can make it tighter.
I remember when the sale was going on, the site was crashing for a lot of people. A lot of people were being kicked out. A lot of people had a lot of issues. It was blowing up all over social media, all over Facebook. In fact,
Oh yeah.
to bring it back to a time I remember something like this happens is when Obama was in office and they wanted to do universal health care, and they created a website and they didn't put the time and effort into the website to just makeshift something. The same kind of thing happened. The stuff they needed to do wasn't done. They just pushed the product out as fast as they could.
Yeah.
And again, you know, Tortoise is right. It's I can't point right.
I don't know where you're dancing. What's happening, Brian? You
I'm trying to
okay?
point to Tortoise, and I can't seem to point right this way.
Oh.
Or
I thought it was John Travolta's "Get Down Tonight, Get Down Tonight."
I was like, damn, I didn't know we got a Nancy Brian tonight.
Mother lovers got moves.
You taste pop.
And you know, shout out to JuggaloKev. Is smart buyer saying he only wanted one card. It was the Commander's Plate, and it's very intelligent to say that you are looking for one individual pickup. And I think that's smart. As a buyer, if you are not able to get in at the secret lair at its lowest price point, you just want to buy the singles. Or proxy. Hey, not a sponsor, want a sponsor. But I gotta say, this is #investor, #proxy life. This is the perfect time to switch over to not buying singles.
Right.
Or if you have to have the real card, just buy exactly what you want.
All right, let's say hi to a couple people in chat.
Hi,
Kevin
couple
Bryan
people in chat.
Yeah.
What if what you want is twice
we
as
were doing the
expensive as
thing.
all
Come
of them
on.
together?
Right.
It's softball, right?
We need a search function on StreamYard. Oh my freaking god.
What up, Coach? What up, Solar? How you doing, JuggaloKev? Dang, pack opening addict, as always. It is great to have you here. We want to have you on the show. I know you're not going to do it, but we're going to keep asking. Anyways,
That's right.
you know, we've got a lot of phenomenal people like Ed from BrianGilesMTG. Yeah, that's right. You're big, you're strong, and we love seeing you live.
That's right. We got Kevin in the house. What's up, brother?
This box I hold before you contains the cutest animal on the planet.
That's right.
That
It's so
reminds me
cute. This is a
of
puppy.
the Tried to Fin Foundation.
Doggy.
It's a doggy. Yes. And Dullbrain, you're not in with the chat. Did you try it, man? I don't know if you got through or not, but here you go, Brian. Or not Brian, excuse me, Ed. Good Lord.
You want to get nuts? Let's get nuts.
That's right. And where's that one that definitely was not made by Tortoise at all?
Definitely not.
It wasn't his voice at all. I don't think it was. Maybe your cousin. Yo.
Yo,
And
speaking of your cousin, though, yo, shout out. No, I'm just screwing with you, though.
Easy.
Come on, that was straight funny. Hit the next clip.
That's right. I'm trying to.
I'm
Good
literally
Lord.
just trying to T-ball it up. I'm doing everything I can. My back, it hurts from all of this load.
Oh, I know. SolarGod.
SolarGod!
God, why
Also-
do I love that so much? Dude,
Right?
yeah, honestly, is back slapping good work right there.
To get him to fight Moon Knight.
Right?
Okay.
So
Cool.
I think there it is.
It was
Good
at
job,
the
Dan.
practically the top of the list almost.
Yup. And just to let you guys know, I think I got through because I was DJing for the walking guy. I wish I would have got an animated GIF of that. That would have been epic. But no. Anyways, yeah, we did a live as I was attempting to get through. We got some info on hacks. I'm like, I'm so close, so I'm just gonna wait it out and see what happens. So we actually did manage to get through. The first order we did get signets, so that was super cool. The second order, nope, they were already out. So but yeah, you were staring at this screen for the longest time, and then it said paused. You're like, bruh, what? That was 6 minutes in. And then it came back like after an hour, and I was in the queue. I was there right at the very beginning. We're talking 9 a.m. like 0.01 seconds, like not even that. So I managed to get through, but I was DJing for the guy walking and talking with everyone else in their woes. And you know, as we were yapping, some of the other people in the chat managed to get through. So we're like, cool, success, nice. And we're just kind of being a support group for everyone live. It was great. So we did get through. Anything else? Brian, did you try? You didn't try, did you?
No, I saved my money because I wanted some foundation stuff. I'm gonna get one of the starter boxes.
Oh, okay.
So
Nice,
it's
nice.
the big box is kind of like the old deck builder's toolkit, and it comes with Command Tower, Arcane Signet, and Soul Ring. So I always need more of those. If any of you have extras, send them my way because I'm always trying to build decks. And
Always.
Yeah, I forgot about the soul rings, but send you some arcanes and command towers. So that's we'll be on the way tomorrow.
They're always helpful. Always helpful.
Yeah.
I can always use them.
Because I'm
Yeah.
always watching you, Lazowski.
I mean, for me, it was
That's
straight making money. That was my thought on it. Was hey, if I can spend $215 and I sell that product for $1,000,
yeah, right.
I can have a lot of fucking soul rings.
Right.
Like that was my that was like I was just thinking like, man, I just flew first class to see my boys that I do a podcast with. And that's how much money I would make off of selling all of this shit. Like that was my thought. Was like, man, I can just sell this and make a bunch of money and be really happy with the money.
Right.
I gotta say, and again, I am shallow as a puddle and just as fucking wide. I am not that hard to read.
What kind of audience do you think we have, Patty McPat?
Yeah, right. Well, I just want to be very clear. I do not want to obfuscate or delude anyone. I bought into this not because I love Marvel. I do not think Iron Man is the coolest in the world. I don't know if that Dark Steel, Commander's plate is the best in the world. What I do know is that I can sell it, and I can make money.
And
are you sure you're not Walt Disney's head reincarnated?
No, I'm just the genitals.
Because this is evil.
No, I'm just the genitals, the front part.
Oh
boy.
Well, and so I want to be very clear. I do not want to mistake my standpoint because this to me is not regular Magic the Gathering. This is just and again. Hashtag
well-
cardboard odysseys. We've been preaching for weeks and months about
Right.
how November was going to be a crazy month, and this was going to be the thing to save your money for. I didn't want anything to do
Well-
with foundations. I didn't want any Duskmorn. I saved hundreds of dollars for 1 hour of spending a lot of money on the internet, and this was
Right.
why.
Yeah. So
That's your jam.
the market's calmed down, but here we are on
Has it?
eBay.
Let's just calm down like I have. Please continue
Oh.
to. I want.
Let me explain something.
Oh,
All right,
puppy,
so-
give me more.
Okay. So every single layer is doubled, right? So we knew that was going to happen. But they've calmed down a little bit. You can see some here for 84.50 for Iron Man. The Iron Man and Captain America and Storm were all about $1.50, so triple, right? You can still see some of the old ones they just left up because they didn't get picked up. But here's another one. The Black Panther was the lowest of the tiers that people wanted. So you can see this one is currently at 66 on bid. But what's great is look at this, man. This is like going triple status for the astonishing foil bundle. So that's every foil, right? For the small price of $549.99. And can you see that, Pat? They're actually offering free shipping. Isn't that insane?
I mean, that's a steal of a deal right there. I mean,
Right?
that's barely, and I know this is gonna come off me being the prick I am. 100%. Click the dislike, put it in the comment section. Hashtag dislikes Pat. But this is only 100% increase. And I know that sounds
triple.
like a lot. Yeah. Y'all making the
triple.
face. I freaking see it.
No,
But
it's triple, bro.
100% increase is not that much when you're looking at this price. $550. Let's just round it. Do the work. $550. What did this cost? I paid $213. Let's round it to $215 for the regular bundle. You want the foily edition? It's $250. This is 100% increase. It's not that much for realistically.
Right. Oh
you're
yeah, no,
missing
you're right.
out on
They actually
every-
checked on an extra 50, not triple. My bad. But yeah.
So
at least double.
I don't think it's great, but at the same time, isn't this what we wanted
Hey,
from
KC,
Magic
D.
for
Lawson,
things to be rare?
William, welcome.
Oh,
TCG
no, it's
dude,
not.
what's up?
TCG dude. Like I know my particular dislike in this as a Magic the Gathering player, mechanically unique, but I love the idea of rarity in cards, and I think this is driving that.
Yeah, you can see everything is literally doubled. Everything is doubled. This one, of
even
course,
Black
$49.99.
Panther, which honestly, surprisingly enough, Black Panther, Wakanda for nothing, I guess, is hashtag Wakanda for nothing.
Yeah. But everything is still doubled. They're being slightly competitive here. Look out, 84.50. What a deal for Iron Man. Okay. Look, the foil edition. See, it hasn't finished yet, but it'll probably end up around 80. 88 here, or 115 buyout completely. So easily double. Everything is double.
Just the storm, just the freaking storm is $100. Holy shit!
Right?
I mean, right there. If you broke it up, if you took the Wolverine, the third best of the 5, you broke it into pieces, you're tripling your money. The storm, that card plus all its additions, $40, right? Taxes, shipping. This is dumb in the most entertaining way.
Just saying though, to defend, that is the best storm costume in comics. So Just saying.
Yeah.
Oh no, the Manamorphose version where she's in like that body fit tuxedo. Humana sold
Easy.
listings.
Easy.
I
Oh,
mean,
look at
I'm
this one.
also in the process of
Hey.
building Storm, but that's because I'm
TC
about to pop off.
Oh my
See,
lord.
TCGDude, you see I have to give him credit for the memes here. 420 for the astonishing bundle. Hey now, that's
Dude,
less
it
than
also
the
should have been $6.90 shipping. That's an easy miss.
right. They could have double memed. So sad. So the this is just the foil bundles. I think they were at 1,000 for the everything bundle, pretty much. I don't see any of those left. Yeah,
I
just
almost
double.
spit my beer everywhere. This is dumb.
Look at
Like,
Iron Man.
I'm here for the ride. I've got the money. I've got the ticket. I'm here for the freaking ride. But this is
Right.
super dumb, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, like I'm making money off it. I'm just looking at it in the face and saying this
All
is
right.
kind of stupid.
What is
D-Lawson,
stupid is that they built another storm card.
$169.99, and there are 4 people watching it. TCG dude, like that's my big worry is that there are more than enough suckers for me to separate them and their money from.
Right.
Like, why do I not just take what I got on the easy and flip it?
Right.
Like I don't
you
care
haven't
about
already
having these
listed it?
cards.
Oh man. All right, so let's check out sold listings. Okay, so here we go. Pre-sale Marvel Storm at 90.
And
Right.
again, honest opinions. I do appreciate everyone here, not just in our live chat, everybody in the comment section. And I know a lot of you wonderful folks are tuning in later. So please put your comments down below. But I wonder, what is the reason I don't just double my money on this? Real easy.
Well, do you think it will? Well, here's another question. Since it is so limited, and yes, the scalpers.
Are you saying I should triple my money?
You could wait and see what happens, but you could see some of these here not as doubled. So 84.99 bought, 87 for Captain America, 76 for Captain America, but that was the non-foil. Good lord.
As
That's
someone
almost...
who messes around with stocks and all that jazz, this seems like people who saw they had a confirmation and just wanted to cash out immediately. Paper hands.
Immediately. Yup.
You know, they saw, hey, I can make $20. I'm done.
Right.
I'm not looking to make $20.
Well, no, this is the non-foil here for Black Panther, but that's low. 44. Wow. That's like they are literally
plus
breaking
$8 shipping. So they are just cashing out.
Yup.
Like you're making no money. You're just turning it over.
Well, that's the thing is that the demand is so high that, you know, you have to cash in while it's there. Strike while the iron's hot, they say.
Well, so I was not able to get the arcane signets as part of my purchase. So I went on eBay immediately and bought the 2 cheapest I could. About that price.
But for 40? Okay, yeah. They had it listed at like TCG Player was hilarious. They had it at 195, man. I'm like, for the arcade, I'm like, bruh.
Right. Reason being, I've got all 5 of the secret layers, but I didn't have the arcane signet bonus. Put that together, and you're getting that extra multiplier if you sell it bundleized. Yeah. Probably won't. I'll probably break out all of the cards. If only the storm, as you're seeing right here on screen, make sure you hit that big blow it up full screen. Everybody loves seeing that. $90. That's nuts.
You know, the front cards, like, you know, Storm, Iron Man, whatever, they're you know, mechanically unique, and they are highly desired as commanders to put in decks to play. You know, we just saw POA said he's building Storm. I saw you know on Mattcasters how simulacrum synthesizer is driving up the price of Iron Man because that synergizes
Bro,
so
that
well with
card's
the Iron
good
Man.
and it breaks the normal Wooberg ordering of cards. So it's actually got red, white, blue for
Right.
its power cost, which is the most American thing ever. And with what just occurred, I gotta say that right there, I might well not sell my Captain America Secret Lair. Shout out to Time Capsule. He knows what I'm talking about. Red, white, and blue
Oh,
for
yeah.
the Captain America. I don't know if I want to get rid of that.
Oh, wow.
Orange Man.
Well, it's
You
kind of
know,
crazy.
I remember.
though,
I
guys.
remember a long
ahead.
time ago when we were talking about the decline and flipping and Magic and what prices were going the way they were, mentioning that resellers were a thing in Magic the Gathering, and there were a few people who said resellers don't exist in Magic. I mean, people who don't go out buy stuff just to resell. Well, here
Yeah.
we got Pat here just confirming everything I said before, and we got
Mhm.
literally looking at listings for people who are doing it. It's
So
crazy.
I'm amazed.
And that's
Doing
the
it
thing is
forever.
I would rather be honest and direct with you guys.
Mhm.
You know,
I'm not.
I you know, and that's what I love about it, Tortoise. You and I have always had this honest back and forth, and that's what I appreciate so much, especially about your channel. If you guys have not subscribed, check out Superfast Tortoise on YouTube. Guys, killing it. Really good music choice. This guy knows what's up. But specifically the back and forth, I like that we have such different outlooks. For me, this was not about my love of Magic
Gav.
or Marvel.
Mm-hmm.
It was just money for me. And
Yeah.
that's coming
Speaking
up.
of money,
Yeah, go ahead.
this seller lost out. They only made an extra $1.50 instead of the doubling on the everything bundle because they were selling those for $1,000. So here's one for $6.49. They decided to take that $1.50. All right.
I
So
mean,
$1.50 above.
hashtag inept card collector. These are folks
Yeah.
that are just leaving money on the table by taking the little bit that they have. They're licking the Oreo cookie and they're putting it down. They're not looking at the rest of the sleeve.
Right. And then this one is double right here. Is definitely a double. You know, they didn't quite get a full double, but still almost made 200. Almost.
Well, realistically, that right there, hold off 1 month, open everything, sell it as singles. That's going to be the big thing. If you can sell Storm for $100 and you can sell Manamorphose for 25,
right,
and you can sell the other
what do you think a graded 10 would go for on Storm?
That's going to be one of the interesting things. And I saw immediately was no, check this out. Grading the Arcane Signet promo. It's already a very expensive card, exclusive. Now, if you can get that 9+, Ed, tell me what you think on this. But that right there is part of the new reserve list cards. These are incredibly exclusive. You are not seeing these reprinted in any major way or minor way. I'm definitely interested in these.
For now.
I mean, for now, going forward.
Well,
please, no,
they're
tell me
getting
more.
so much
What's
backlash over this.
God only knows what we're going to get.
I don't know that they're going to continue to do that.
Oh, they will.
It'll be interesting to see what they do.
Hey, Nept, how you doing, buddy? Indeed, a shit show. I agree.
Yeah, I'd be interested in seeing what WotC will do in retaliation or in response to this. Will they keep doing it? I mean, they look at sales. They said it would sell out. It sold out, right?
I mean, this has got to be a huge win for Wizards.
It is.
It's
not a win for Wizards. It's a win for Hasbro.
Yeah, it's a huge win for Wizards and Hasbro, but it's a big L on the regular population. You know.
Yeah, and of course,
realistically, from every metric I can see, more people wanted it than could get it. It was so desired that
Like
their website, no matter how much they paid for Amazon servers, it crashed everything within hours. Tens, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars in e-sales occurred.
Right.
This
Well,
was phenomenal for them.
Something else we can look back at,
Yeah.
right? It's something else we can look back at. We're in a different era, but Black Fridays when we had Tickle Me Amos and stupid shit like that, right?
Right.
We, people would resellers and flippers would go in during Black Fridays or whenever they could to buy out all this stuff.
And they go in groups.
Right.
Do it every day.
Right. This is just this new era, same tactic for most of the time.
Yeah, Tortoise is right. The same thing as back in the Tickle Me Elmo days. Where they have people going in to buy out the stuff so they can resell it at an inflated price.
Right. Look, now
people have been hustling things for as long as humans have been, living. But the difference is that we have all the internet and these platforms to do it. Not just CCG player. You have Amazon, you have eBay, you got Mercari, you got Craigslist, you got Facebook.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
You
got Discord.
Well, I just want to mention, as a former reseller, I'm not against the idea of flipping things. I'm just pointing out that this is just what I mentioned in today's world.
Yeah.
So to go back to something that Patty said earlier, that this is not normal magic. Well, this type of thing is normal magic for the next year. Half of magic is this stuff.
Yeah, because the next secret layer is going to be a villain set. So yeah, I mean, you get the main villains in there. Oh hell yeah!
Just magic in general for the next year. Half of it is universes beyond.
Like
not normal magic.
I'd like to retort to Kevin Hain here with this comment, and I don't mean this badly, but how in the hell are we going to ban scalpers when the scalper is your regular Joe Blow with an eBay site, who has an American ID type thing going on, and they're just like everybody else? How are you going to know the scalpers? I mean, are they going to start limiting people on how many items they can buy, or one per customer?
That's what they should do.
Well, I can tell you.
Maybe
I can tell you a way to do that there, Tortoise.
Right. Go ahead.
Don't sell them online. Sell them in local game stores.
This boy's spitting facts right here. Spitting facts.
Yep.
Yeah. So some people wanted a play set. I can kind of get that, but I guess when the first few people came through, they were able to order up to 6. When I got through the line, I was able to order up to 5. So I think that's a little ridiculous. I get it, 1 to slab and a play set, but that's Scalper's Haven right there. I mean, dude, they now have 5 in stock. What? Come on.
Right.
And everything's been doubled. You guys see it here. Everything's been doubled.
Right.
So
what's crazy?
What's up?
What's crazy? If you take away the scalper issue, the people who jumped ahead in line, take away that. The amount of people that came in to buy this product was an insanely large amount of people that had crashed the server for a lot of people. A lot of people could not buy the product because they sold out before everybody in line could buy it. It's insane how successful this was, and that I can appreciate overall.
Well, it's success, but I mean, at the risk of pissing people off. But if you don't have that, if you didn't do it this way or whatever, I mean, their system could have been better.
Right.
That's for sure.
Right.
It's
as a company, though, the way you want to do it as a company is you want there not to be enough.
Right.
That's how you drive market demand. And as much as players dislike it, this is the right way for a company to do it.
Well, this is what we talked about that last
market
time.
shenanigans, like a crashing website. That's not particularly what I mean. What I mean is not having enough for everyone. That's why people wait in line for Nikes. That's why.
Pat. Wait, Pat.
Yeah,
what about proxying? You don't have to wait in line if you can just proxy the card. Gosh darn it.
Straight up. And that being a huge differentiating line is these cards as art and play pieces or investor items that some sucker from Indiana is going to pay $90 for a regular ass version of Storm.
And you see they sold and they're selling at double price.
I am like half chubbed at this already. Don't tease me, Russ.
Can I make a observation? And I'm just pointing.
Dude, if it's about the half chub, Dan, do it.
Oh God!
Absolute full chub. USDA approved. I saw the stamp.
I'm so sorry, Lawson. I've flown over your state a bunch of times.
Anyways,
go on,
were
Dan.
you saying, AJ?
Oh yeah, I was just gonna get at that the whole conversation and I see this every time with the Magic community. The whole conversation about the card's value, particularly with the gamers themselves, they're more obsessed about the card's value like it's a cryptocurrency, and I just worry
price or intrinsic value.
No, in comparison to CryptoZoo, I mean, just you're actually getting a product rather than a digital coin that when the server goes down, you lose it all.
That's how I saw this.
It is cryptocurrency.
Was like as a non-fiat currency. This was a thing I got low that wasn't money, but I'm taking it. I spent dollars and I got this thing, and I'm going to take this thing and I'm going to turn it back into dollars, but more fucking dollars than before. And that's the
Not
sweet
necessarily.
thing.
You're taking a risk to do that.
No, this wasn't a risk. This was not a fucking risk.
No-brainer.
Like, 100%. Anybody saw this shit from a mile away. I don't
a lot
know
of people
anybody
tried, but
that
they
saw
couldn't.
this except as an opportunity. Like 100%. Anybody, you, me, anybody here in chat, anybody in the comment section, anybody later on, did you not see $40 for the non-foil? Did you think it was going to be less? Did anybody think this would not be more? This was not a risk. This was a straight up opportunity. And I would love anybody to rebut me. I'm going to shut right up. Have now.
No. It's just the way you terminologize it, right? Proper English. Coach has got it. It's called calculated risk. Dude, I knew this would sell out. We all knew it would sell out.
Bro,
so
like
no matter what, everyone's going to be
buttered
and scream for printed demand, which the collectors are kind of turned off by because sometimes sets don't sell immediately on print demand. But I mean.
Yeah,
if they had no cap,
in 16-bit art are not going to sell the same way that Wolverine, Storm, Iron Man. Like this was a ridiculous. Holy moly! I've got to take time off of work. That was the issue. Is that everybody wanted it? Not everyone could have it. Fuck you, Taylor Swift. This is how it works. Like, no jokes. This is how it works. There is more demand than there is supply. This is the right way to do it. And I know it sucks because most people didn't get it. And that's why it's special.
Yep. And that's what it's going to be from here on out on special sets.
That's how pussy works. Sorry, fellas.
Easy.
The reason it's good is because we don't all get it.
Cats are amazing.
Just want to let you guys know, just a little quick shill. We have Taylor Swift coming on the show tomorrow, so make sure you join us here.
Oh shit! Oh, sorry again, Dan. I'm out on Fridays. I know.
Oh boy. Well, so yeah, here's the sold listings. Look at that promo from Secret Lair there with Doctor Strange. Someone actually sold it for 90. Wow.
Dude,
right.
single. Yeah.
A single.
And that's
I recall
weird
the
thing.
floor price being $100 at Vegas, so I'm not surprised to see that on eBay. Actually,
Yeah, it didn't drop as bad as I thought. That's crazy.
Who's Taylor Swift? She's this lady who's dating this mid quarterback.
That's right.
From a state that constantly gets wrecked by tornadoes.
Dude, speaking
yeah.
again, wrecked. Man, $39.99 for the arcane signet. I gotta say, that person just wanted to cash out.
Yeah.
And that's one of the weird things. So I'd love
wait 79 for non-foil, so still double. Okay, never mind.
Barely plus your shipping, that's 90, and then you've got your losses for sales, which is 10 to 13%, plus your physical shipping prices. They are not making much. That's one of the sad things is we're seeing this. They are getting erect. As Casey says, we are seeing people losing out because they just want to check out. These are
who was that? Was that you, Tierney? Hold on, let Tierney speak.
No, it was TCGDude. Actually, I was just gonna say that anybody hip with the secret layers knows that it's generally double the value, if it's a good one, right? So seeing that for this is actually kind of a steal. Like, I'm not trying to Watsy apologizer or anything, or say that you should, buy one of these individually at $100, but anything below $100, I'm actually surprised it's still up.
Wow,
no, 100%. I'm behind you. I do not think you should pay $100 for these unless it's my sale. Then
that's right,
$150. That seems very fair at that point.
Special deal for you.
Well, hopefully they reprint
I
them
would
in
love
something
to
like
make
the
a lot of
Spider-Man
money.
set.
What was
that's
that
right, and they did the same thing with the
Hopefully they reprint them in the Spider-Man set.
Yeah,
that would
that's
wreck
an
everyone.
interesting point, Tierney, is I wonder where a lot of these cards will find a home. Pleasant Kenobi just recently put out a video about with the abolishment of the list, which was previously where we'd see universes within reprints. We are no longer going to see that. Where will we see the One Ring? Where will we see the new Iron Man, the Storm? Anything from Warhammer 40K, none of those have been or will be recently reprinted. This is a very interesting area, and that's one of the reasons why I went as hard as I could, is because this is so standout. Mechanically unique cards in these secret layers without a reprint area. This was an easy win. And it doesn't solve
the commandos now. That's right, Coach. Yeah, man. Isn't this nuts? I mean, easily double. This one took a bath here pretty much after fees broke even on this Iron Man secret layer, but it was non-foil, so still almost doubled. Almost. Should have been 80, but he copped out at 69.
But and shout out #Moxman. More interesting than the reserve list.
Yes,
this is something people can participate in. It's realistically, this was easier for me to partake in than anything from Urza's saga.
Well,
I was at 69.
More relevant.
What I'm surprised at is,
go ahead.
Cards like what is it? Berserk. That's in one of the new.
And Wolverine. I want to say.
Yeah. I mean, that's not a reserve card.
No. The Ice Storm, I think, is what you're thinking of, right? That's not reserve list, I don't think.
Well, and that's one of the weird things is some of these cards are just kind of
the Berserk card. He's in the classic brown and mustard colored costume.
I don't know. Shout out to Far North. I've heard people talk about this, and I just do not think it will ever come about. This Masters of the Universe set, I think there are just so much contractual issues with this. I love the idea.
That's Mattel. They
if
won't.
you're the
They won't.
channel, I think you are. Love the content you're making, but I just don't know if that argument's going to quite stand up. It's too many different cooks in the kitchen. And oh my God, if that ever comes about, 100% clarity, I will spend thousands of dollars to do that. If we can get every secret layer comes together, all of these mishmashes, when all of the jokes came about, Captain America blocks her SpongeBob, and then Gandalf shoots a fireball, but Optimus Prime stops it. I want that shit so bad.
Well, it's coming. You're getting it.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, see, there's two conversations in that direction.
In my face, I'm very excited about it. Like Dan knows
not
it.
A joke anymore.
Like,
no, it's not a joke. You're right, and I see where that's going, and I see why everybody's aggravated about it at the same time. With all these IP cards, you're making virtually reprints of another card with a variant art on it. All right. So a lot of people are worried about, okay, well, this is going to hurt my, I compared it earlier to cryptocurrency. Well, I feel like they look at that, and any good collector might look at that if they don't go, okay, but this is a variant. Technically, it's a different card, on the sales market to regular people, not on the sales market to collectors who collect professionally. I mean, sure, those numbers might mean anything to them, but most people are like me, and I'm going to buy that Wolverine card and that entire set and spend $300+ on it because I need it. A lot of people look at it with that aspect too. So you got the cryptocurrency kind of very supportive over the financial aspect, as opposed to the every guy day Joe who's like, ooh, pretty in my collection.
I have a comment to bounce off of Dan there.
Do it.
Well, with you said, about it being about, their, unique cards, and it got me just thinking about iPhones. How much is an iPhone?
Bro, way too freaking much
for iPhone.
Right.
$1,500.
But you make a super exclusive fancy gold iPhone or diamond encrusted iPhone.
Right.
And what does that do to the value? Because they're entirely limited, it shoots the value up. And people and collectors don't realize that these exclusive cards, even though they're technically a base iPhone, they just got more fancy stuff out.
Exactly.
That's why
you're comparing a card to a piece of technology, though. A piece of technology that has the capability of lasting longer.
Same though in the well, hold on. I get what he's saying, but it's just like the exclusives at Comic-Con or anywhere else. They're
exclusive. They're one of a kind.
Exactly.
Cards, and this is very much. It's almost like having serialized cards because although there aren't actual serial numbers on them, they're limited quantity. And
I mean, I've got a couple of arguments for you there, and I love that you addressed it right at the end. You've got a good eye for it, Brian. It's not quite the same thing as a serialized card. It is limited quantity, but not in the same amount that they number it. And I wish that they had. That's something we'll never get with Magic the Gathering is production numbers. How many did they make? But on the flip side of that, there is not another card like Wolverine. Iron Man, Storm, any of these cards, we have gotten 5 mechanically unique cards. There is no equivalent. Whether it's in a different version or not, there is no card that is the same as this. Unfortunately, like an iPhone versus a gold iPhone, there is no other thing like what they sold here. And that's part of me, straight up scalper, speculator, whatever you want to call it. I saw this as something that was special, and I wanted it because it was unique, it was special, it was something that was never made before, it was hard to get. And I'm going to sell it, and I'm going to make money off of it. I will not lie to any of you.
Right.
Well, that'd
So,
feel a
speaking
lot
of
better
special-
to hear if the line was fair and
Yeah.
people didn't skip the queue.
Right.
Well,
I know.
I had no more opportunity to do it than anyone else.
Yeah, then
the
why
choice.
didn't you sit in the 4-hour line with me, bro?
I was in
there,
a
I was
3-hour
instantly for
line, and I
DJ,
shared it
watched
to
DJ's
hundreds of
stream,
other
and
people.
I
If
didn't
you were
have the
part,
opportunity. Why? Because people cheated the line, bro.
if
People cut the
you
line,
were
and
part of
that's
our
what's BS
Discord
about it.
server, if you were part of anything I could have shared too,
It's
did.
not about being a part of the cool kids club. It's about fairness.
Right. And it wasn't fair.
And people keep telling me Magic isn't fair. If you want fairness, go play Hearthstone. That's why we have build players. That's why we have.
I don't want SpongeBob in standard either.
Oh my lord!
Yeah,
I don't think SpongeBob's
well,
gonna be.
No, you gotta wait. You gotta remember,
no, it's in standard.
SpongeBob. No, it will not be. Secret Lair is still not. But anything that they sell in 2005 will be, with the exception, I think, of Innistrad Remastered. So yeah, that's right.
I guess between
fair.
Arcanum and TCGDude, I've got to rebut. It's not fair. It's equal.
Right.
We all
it's
had
not,
the
because
same
you cut the
chances.
line, dude.
When you
Fair and equal are synonyms.
Yeah.
Then why didn't they give that information out to everybody?
Exactly.
Because not everybody's smart, not everybody's tall, not everybody's likable, and not everybody's rich.
Yeah, but that's not the point.
Those
when you're
those
in
are
business
not
to
the
sell
same
cards.
because you
thing.
were
just in the
you
same
win.
way Walmart, dude. Have you ever heard of Walmartians? People would be rejected left and right if that was the system for Walmart. But apparently Magic plays that game.
Walmart doesn't want to make money off of only the rich or the smart. Walmart wants to make money off everybody. Wizards of the Coast wanted to drive their prices higher, so they made this difficult to everyone.
Exactly.
I think that they did it because they're losing money on the rest of their business, and if they don't, they're going to sink.
I mean, if they
they're
wanted
not
to
doing
make more
financially
money,
right.
I think that they are probably wanting for more. And if they wanted more, they would have left it open for longer. There was no reason that they didn't double the quantity. Turn this from 5 fucked hours to 10 fucked hours.
Oh, yeah. And people waited that long and got screwed.
Right. Exactly. 100%. 100%. As someone who works in a production area, there is no reason they didn't say double it. Like, we haven't printed any of this shit. Fuck it. 2 times it. We'll print twice as much. We'll make twice as much.
Yeah.
It would be
they definitely printed
problems.
more. They definitely printed more than the Monty Python Secret Lair for sure. So
DJ,
that's why it was 5 hours before it sold out.
But DJ, don't people want Magic cards to be worth a lot of money?
Of course.
Well, aren't these cards worth a lot of money
players
now?
Don't.
Yeah, well, that's different.
I was just gonna say, what somebody wants, and when it comes to money, you want your card to be worth a lot of money, but I'm a person who's buying it, and I want it to be worth less money. Then you got Commander guy over here who wants to play with his cards, and he wants to be able to replace the card if it gets crinkled, damaged, or whatever. And so like, oh, I can't replace the card because it's a $400 card.
Yo.
You know, so I can see all the sides of the angle. I don't want to pay more because I'm guy who has a wallet. You want me to pay more because you have product.
Yeah, it's a little bit.
That's capitalism.
So let's switch up a little bit. We have previews of the hidden cards already, which is wow. Usually takes them over a week. Yeah. So this is what's in the Wolverine.
Chris Tucker doing that. Sorry.
Oh, no worries. So we have Unnatural Growth, which has been overly printed, but pretty much between all 5, you have the what's this guy? Groot. Secret Lair, pretty much. So you have Unnatural Growth. This is in the Wolverine. These other ones, I'm not sure. I'm guessing this one's Captain America. So Masterwork of Ingenuity. I can't even say that word right now.
Oh, dude, that's so good.
That's Ingenuity. What the hell? God. Cinnamon. I can't. Someone else say it. Dude, I'm failing.
You said it right. What is
Ingenuity? There we go. Finally, God.
I thought you were calling Groot a stick of cinnamon. I was like,
no. I was just saying my mouth was not working, so you know.
No. Hey, your mouth's working fine. I saw it this afternoon.
Oh, hey now. All right, so here's the Master of Ingenuity. We also, the other one's loading here. Nature's Lore, that's going to be Groot and Black Panther there, so that's in the Panther one. Okay, I'm loading up the next one here. A lot of green. Okay, and here we go. Regrowth with a little Groot there.
Does anybody even play that card anymore, though?
Bro, I don't care. I'm gonna make so much fucking money off of this. I mean,
right, for
honestly,
the Iron
would
Man,
you rather I lie?
Yay.
No, you're good. At least you're honest. All right.
Well,
so
and that's the thing is, I would rather present to your and our audience these separate views of it. I mean,
stick of cinnamon. Yeah.
It's cinnamon.
Cinnamon. That's right.
So I'll be honest too. I didn't even try to buy this because none of the cards in it do things that I want them to do. I don't like it.
Yeah.
I don't like Storm. Storm is stupid. It's broken and is one of the biggest things on the scale. That was a mistake.
Unrelated, but okay.
No, 100% though. That's totally a valid standpoint. Storm is literally the storm scale. Like that's how we measure how screwed up a card is the storm scale. It starts with the most messed up word in Magic the Gathering. Like,
okay, I have a solution.
And real quick, Dan, how many did I buy? One of every regular version. I did not want any of the foils. There is barely ever a premium. And if you want to grade the card, it's foil, so it's curved. So you get a D grade on it. If I want to grade any of these cards, I kind of want to. You get a premium if they're nice and flat. Foils, even from a secret layer, not flat.
Yeah, true. Oh, we're gonna see a lot of people that are just getting into Magic, getting these things and getting Pringles on the foils. They're gonna be like, "What is this? Oh my god!" Right? We'll be like, "Yep, it's official WotC product. If it doesn't curl, you don't hurl." I don't know, but it's dude, it's gonna be curl.
Be sure
we know it.
If it don't curl,
yeah. Right. It's so cute. Right. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So I'm not sure which one. I'm one's for Iron Man, one is for I'm not sure where this one, Sculpting Steel, or the other one is at, but those are all 5 of the cards that are the secret cards. So there you go. I'm assuming this regrowth is Storm. Yeah, it's Storm. Okay. So not sure which. But there you go. Those are the 5 cards. Sweet. So we got some exciting news. Next Thursday will actually be sponsored. If anyone here play the TCG Card Shop Simulator?
I've seen it played.
TCG Card Shop Simulator.
I've seen you play it. I've seen the Hellwheeler play it.
Yeah,
are you talking about the hit Steam game that's garnered millions of followers and an incredible amount of live viewers? TCG Card Shop Simulator, the hit game on YouTube?
Yes, sir.
Wait. They agree to you using my likeness and audio for your advertisements.
That's right. So on in that game, they added a new section, Speed Robo games. All the games that are presented in that are actual games that he sells from his company. And he has a new game to show us here on next Thursday. So super excited.
Oh, no shit. Oh, man.
Yeah, he sponsored a show. Yeah.
Bro, dirt off the shoulders. You're fucking doing it, my guy.
Yes.
Yes, I do. I love how flat your answer was. Yes. You're correct. I am doing it. No, honestly, that's a big get. Good for you, dude.
Yeah, and so we have an exciting
either one. I won't be drunk or won't show up. I'll do you a favor and not be there or be good.
Right. Hey, either way. So yeah, no, they need to have a special section for real WotC foils, where even the slab is slightly curled so that you keep your card in perfect shape. You know, just saying.
Be cute for a commander.
Special slabs.
Yes, you can, because if it curls and it's different, you can tell which card it is. So there you go.
There's the Commander Legends cards that are straight messed.
Oh my god,
coming out of packs.
Oh my god.
So
those collector packs were
pre-channel for like a big crazy chaos draft we did, but we had hundreds of different cards from almost a dozen different sets, and there are all sorts of messed up cards here and there, and you can definitely tell as we go through them. Commander Legends is notoriously messed up. Opening cards is almost like opening marked cards sometimes with how much
exactly. You couldn't use any of those in tournament. Oh my god. They were pringled so bad they were curling inside the collector packs. So your collector packs, you're like struggle to get out of the box because they were so curled. Like bruh, for sure, man. There's some weakness. All right, so looking for that.
And shout out to Tierney. I gotta say, unfortunately, I'm sorry you were not able to get into any of the secret lair. I just wish you were able to interact with this product as much as you had wanted to.
Well, in this case, I did. I didn't want any of it.
Well, honestly, that's perfect. And I think that's great. Going into this sale, it was good for people to have their decision made. Unlike the election, it's great. And in the same way, for people to have that made decision, know what you want going into it. If you didn't want to interact with this or that, it's good that you got exactly what you wanted out of it.
Bruh.
But I feel bad for the people that didn't.
Empathy is a real thing.
I wonder, shout out to Pack Opening Addict at 913 right there. Are any of these cards going to see play in other formats? I wonder. You know, there are some mechanically unique cards we're seeing here as the commanders, air quotes, right? But would we ever see Wolverine in Modern? Do we see 4 Storm combo?
She's already popping
No,
off in
you
Commander.
can't. These cards are so broken that there's no reason to ever have them in constructed formats.
Well, it doesn't. There's going to be a lot of discussion about that in the near future, especially with the legality of Universes Beyond printed in sets, not secret layers, but in sets. But cards they print in secret layers that are in standard already will be standard legal. Like Casey's comment there, like since there's a card already legal in standard, it is, quote, legal in standard. But most of the cards they printed in these Marvel sets here are Commander staples, plus new commanders to play with. So it's going to be interesting to see. I mean, you know, print or go burr, someone will proxy out a card no matter what. If they want to really want to play with a janky Wolverine commander or play a very powerful Storm commander.
Well, that depends.
Bro,
like my local LGS, they would ban you from playing.
Most people don't play.
Or would they?
Most people
they would.
Welcome your money.
Most people don't play Commander at the local game store anymore, which is interesting. Like my game store only does Commander once a week, right?
Yeah,
and
mine does once a week too.
I got people playing at my game store Commander all the time.
Well,
and they got a play group that plays at a local ale house on Mondays.
Right. Most people play either at a friend's house or online anymore compared to local game stores in general. The local game stores still do tournaments. They still do they do a lot of drafting. They do a lot of sealed games. They do a lot of limited play. They do F&Ms normally, which is interesting because that's what my community is. Because I got 3 local game stores in my area, and man, limited play is like the biggest thing. So what you can walk away with here, what I'm saying is obviously different areas like Brian's store, Tierney's store, they have different regions that do different things because the local area supports it differently.
POA.
But what I'm saying is like there's a lot of people who care about proxies. There's a lot of people who don't care about proxies. Really, in the end, it's how you agree upon the game and who you play with.
Everything outside of a paid event is proxyable. As soon as you pay money to play Magic, no proxies.
Right, like when I went to my Commander F&M, it was a paid tournament, so proxies weren't allowed. But the store don't care if you're bringing proxies for a non-paid tournament. If you showed up to a store one day and asked someone to play Commander with you, and you played a game of Commander with a group of people on a non-paid tournament, because I talked to them about this, they would not care.
And that's the thing is like realistically, right? Tortoise is I'm gonna come in. We're gonna have a fun time. Me, you, one other guy are gonna have a fun time, and there's a 4th jerk that's there, and he's wrecking all of us. And we go, "Oh man, that was crazy!" And then we walk out the front of the store after paying pretty much nothing to play because it's Commander. And then we look at the selection of cards, and we might buy something.
Right. Well, that's what happens a lot. Like most of the people who bring proxies to our store, they're always asking if the store has it for sale. You know, because they want to support the store. They could obviously buy some of these cards online, but they're always asking the store if they had it for sale, like this version or this card, this thing, because they want the real card. They don't want to buy it online. This one dude in particular doesn't want to buy it online. He wants to buy it from the store, so he keeps asking if they ever got a copy in. You know,
right? And that's a huge
good
part
call,
of
William.
It. You know, maybe we show up and we've got some crazy cool looking cards, and we talk to the store owner and we say, "Hey, man, I know how to play. I've got the cards I want. Do you have any cool looking versions? Do you have that?" Can I see that 20+ binder?
Right.
Like Commander players usually ball in a different section. If we have a deck that's hundreds of dollars, if we're looking to change one card, we're probably going to spend $20+ on it if it's worth it, right? Don't get me wrong. Sometimes there's just straight common upgrades that are good. But there are some people that would spend the $100 on this new Storm just to slot it in to make a deck with cards they already have.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
And I got to say, Brian, stop teasing me with that lollipop.
Oh, God.
Sorry.
The hashtag OnlyFans would pay.
Yeah, I play predominantly.
Oh, thank you, DJ.
Limited.
Oh, my goodness. You weren't going to get much productivity out of it.
Woo! Look at this handsome list of names. Hope this gets you jiving. Almost thought.
All right. So here's the question. Yes, we have 3 Magic sets. Actually, I'm curious because I'm more of a sci-fi nut. What they're going to do with Edge of Eternities, but you have Aether Drift.
I keep saying if you look at the O of in Edge of Eternities, it's
okay.
It's like it looks like the Phyrexian symbol turned sideways.
Bro, I heard Edge Nut and I saw Spider and I was 100% in.
Okay, so the meme here, William, is typically we try to hold off the first 30 minutes for YouTube
Bro, I got
purposes.
Like 13 and change. I mean,
you made it 13 minutes. I was proud of you. I sometimes you can make it the full 30.
He's proud of me like my stepfather who never stayed around either.
Well, he only went out for a
milk
gallon
is
of
important to go get, bro.
Someone's got to get those smokes.
What were you saying, Tortoise?
I said basically he only went out to get a gallon of milk, but you said, but you made the same joke at the same time.
Now, what's weird to me is Aether Drift. If this is supposed to be another New Capenna streetcar kind of situation, I don't know if the death race is going to excite me.
All right, so Aether Drift is a race that goes between different planes. This ain't a single plane set. This one's going to be between. This is going to be between.
Yeah, but the cars seem more like Kaladesh.
They're going to be in Kaladesh. They're going to be in another plane. They're going to be in 4 planes altogether.
Are you going to tell me this is going to be a Kaladesh?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Apparently, here was the first fucking time anybody said it.
And you didn't copyright it. It's mine now. Huh?
Oh God! Oh shit! Oh no!
Yay!
Get it, Will. I want to see what you got. Hey, don't get me wrong. The bots will just block you if it's too rough.
Yeah, they will block you, but it should be fine.
I mean, this comes off immediately as a vehicle heavy set. They kind of want to take a throwback to artifacts. This seems like a reset for Magic, and even though they're kind of pressing with some of the ideas of Magic, this seems like and I don't want to use the term as far as the format. This seems like standard Magic stuff. I don't think they're going to do anything too exciting.
Pat, everything you see on this list is standard legal.
Yeah.
But I don't care about standard.
No. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you care about standard. But you were just mentioning Aether Drift sounds like a reset on standard. Well, everything on this list.
No. On the air quote standard of Magic, like resetting what people think about as the
like a power
absurdities of Magic. People with guns, we're flying high in the sky. Aether Drift seems like it's trying to bring it back to the center of Magic.
It kind of doesn't matter.
That's talking about is that it seems, and I've heard other people talk about this, like Perp and whatever. That we're drifting away from the swords and sorcery version of what Magic the Gathering once was.
Right, exactly.
Right.
That
We're
Bloomberg
expanding out
type
to all this
stuff.
other craziness, and that's the new quote unquote
because half of
standard of what Magic is today.
No,
Right,
no.
Versus beyond.
regular.
Aether Drift is going to be a vehicle eccentric set. It's going to have a focus on vehicle. It's going to have the most vehicles in any set. Not saying every card is going to be a vehicle. They're going to make it a playable set.
Oh yeah, I'm going to ignore the shit out of that.
Right? Like same here.
Well, we get a new Duretti.
So it's just what
it's legitimately
War
a
of the
race.
Spark with cars.
Kind of, right?
Yeah,
so
right.
What they
pass me
spoiled
by.
is everybody in the race. You know how there's one planeswalker per set, right?
Yep.
Not anymore.
Well, listen.
They're
One
changing that
planeswalker per
again
regular
too.
set. Just listen. The prize for winning the race is an artifact that turns a creature into a walker.
Yeah, it's an artifact equipment creature planeswalker.
Yep.
Yeah. I forget the name off the top of my head.
What is this?
Aether,
I don't know, Infinity Stone.
All right, so am I the only lunatic? Am I the only lunatic here who thinks every set in this lineup, other than Aether Drift, is exciting? Even though the unannounced Universal's Beyond set at the end is, I don't know what it is. Everything on this list has got me excited in one fashion or the other. Aether Drift, I'm excited to see what they're going to do with it, just to see what they're going to do with the mechanics, what kind of things they're going to bring in, maybe some spice, but I don't really care for the set, so I'm probably going to ignore it. Kanzi Tarkir block, Tarkir Dragonstorm looks sexy, sounds sweet, brings back memories. Yeah. Right?
Ugin and Ugin's going to be the planeswalker for that one, and our boy Sarkon's coming back.
Right, you're right. Mm-hmm. And Edge of Eternity is going to be set in the Blind Eternities. You know what lives in the Blind Eternities? The real form of Eldrazi. Hell yeah.
Yes. Yeah, and that one, like I said, I'm excited for.
Also, remember that like I said, the Phyrexians were banished to the Blind Eternities. That's why I keep saying that symbol turns sideways, even though it looks like a planet. I think we're going to see Phyrexians again, and people are not going to be ready for it.
Bro, yeah, and
think about Phyrexians kind of like the aliens from the Alien movies.
Right.
I mean, honest, 100% clarity. I do not think most Magic the Gathering players know that there's a story.
Right.
I think less than 95%.
Before we go on to the story,
I think less than 95% of all Magic the Gathering players.
Let TCG speak. Go ahead,
man. Yeah, man. Yeah. As far as the 2025 lineup goes, honestly, you're gonna find me at every pre-release and the occasional draft. Am I gonna buy a ton of? Yeah. Am I gonna buy a ton of sealed boxes? I'm gonna be selective here and there.
Right.
But,
can I make a correction really quick?
A correction on what my plan is? How are you going to correct my plan?
Is it connection or correction?
Correct. The fractions were not banned to the Edge of Eternities. They were phased out of existence by Teferi.
100%.
Got well actually.
Correlation. I do not plan on a lot of sealed, and I don't plan on a lot of. Yeah, no, I got nothing. I was gonna do a whole bunch of sexual stuff, but it definitely trailed off. I got nothing.
Yeah,
that's exactly what your girlfriend said. Oh,
bro!
Sorry,
bro. I lined it up, and he home runs it every time. That's why we love you. It's not the sexy face; it's the beautiful lines.
And we still wonder why we can't get you on a chaos stream, man. It's like, come on, man. So the question we have for you guys in chat and also here on the board is what set are you excited for? I believe William said he is all out on Final Fantasy. I hear you there, man. The art looks amazing.
Yo, 100%. Okay. Hashtag collector scalper. Call me a piece of shit, whatever you want. We're 90 minutes in. Final Fantasy, I'm going to spend thousands of dollars on.
Absolutely.
And I want to be very specific. I look forward to making a bunch of fucking money off of the Final Fantasy set because I expect there will be that there will be products in that lineup that are hard to get. There are going to be a couple of things we don't know what they are yet, but there are going to be some items that are collectors, people that love Final Fantasy. They get all jazzy for it, and they're going to really want stuff you can barely get. And those things, I'm going to buy a bunch of those.
Hey, Pat.
And I'm going to sell them, and it's going to be more expensive for the people that care, and I don't.
Say Final Fantasy one more time for me.
Do you like Magic at all?
Say it. Say Final Fantasy.
Do I like Magic?
I
want to be a wizard, but do I care about wizards?
That's not the
Ghost
question.
Magic together? Like, no.
You don't play.
No, he plays. I've played.
What I care about is money.
Money.
Well, capitalism does run a lot, but it also ruins a lot. When it comes down to a lot of things, I feel like based off of what I've seen in those secret layer cards, for example, like they could have done just a little better. I feel like they underplayed the Black Panther. They always drop the ball in the Black Panther. In comic books, I feel like they could have done better there. The Wolverine stuff. Okay, yeah, I could actually see them doing a game, just a whole set of cards based off Weapon X project stuff. I mean, with that whole Wolverine Weapon X card, I want that card.
Yeah, but an Ozolith reprint? Come on, Dan.
It doesn't matter, dude. It's all about the collectability.
I'm going to make so much money off it.
I'm supporting your point, and also me as a collector. You know,
come round this guy up.
But at the same time, I do get the whole capitalism is going to probably potentially help or hurt, damage the WotC community.
Yeah,
that's right.
Question you're saying, this is going to be a very interesting division in how people want to interact with Magic. As far as the very defined line, and we are seeing it now becoming ever more defined as we go forward, the difference between collectability and playability. And now with these cards that have only collectability side, because you cannot get these cards anywhere else. If Final Fantasy has mechanically unique cards only in Secret Lair, I will spend a lot of money, and people will spend more than
and it's
me.
not a Secret Lair. It's a standard set.
Real quick, guys, this is a question for TCGDude coming from POA.
That's
will Chocobos be vehicles, or will they have the mount mechanic? Right?
No, if they come out with something new, maybe it's both. Maybe it's like a 1-4 if it's regular, and then if you crew it or mount it or some wild shenanigan.
And that's exactly what your sister said.
The question was for everyone in chat. What set are you super excited for?
WotC is going to take Pat's wallet. Oh, dude. I'm going to give them my money.
Yeah, you are.
They're not taking it. I'm giving it to him. I'm not being robbed. I am investing.
Exactly.
All right.
Now, the main sets, like Spider-Man, I know it's going to be nuts. So get your collectors as soon as you can. I will have access to some flash sales.
Interesting.
Do not wait for a collector.
Interesting. You think Spider-Man over Final Fantasy?
It'd be a toss-up, but definitely Spider-Man. Come on, Marvel. And Spider-Man's their main, their main.
Look at what just happened with Marvel. I mean,
Yeah, but we haven't had
we're
Final
calling over
Fantasy though,
people
Brian.
to get the
Final
to get
Fantasy
the
is very
internet
much
elbow.
mainstream Magic.
I see where Brian's
That's
coming from. I'm not gonna disagree with Brian for once. I actually agree with Brian, but at the same time, I also agree with Mr. Tierney and Pat. Now, I think Final Fantasy is going to sell huge because the gaming market all around is probably Final Fantasy probably has a larger following than current gen alphas out there who are watching Spider-Man stuff. You know, it's right now it's all about Final Fantasy on Twitch.
Look, I'm gonna be honest. This year, this lineup, besides Aether Drift, because I don't know how I feel about Aether Drift completely, this year is gonna probably break a record for sold sets. This is a crazy year.
Tortoise, I gotta ask you. You know, Tortoise, you're a more seasoned Magic player than I am. Looking at this lineup, the only thing me as a reasonably new entry player, Tarkir, Dragon, Storm, right? That makes me think of Magic the Gathering. Everything else here seems so fringe, so outside of the norm.
That's what I'm talking about,
who's
Pat.
been entrenched in Magic for so long,
Edge of Eternity,
Brian or Tortoise,
Edge of Eternity is going to answer a question we all been wanting to know. What's in the Blind Eternities other than the Eldrazi?
Right.
If you follow
Tezzeret.
Oh, dude, shout out to POW and Pack Over the Addict. I love what you're saying there is that you are enticed by other universes beyond. And I like that because some of these, Warhammer 40K, I've never played the tabletop, but I love the lore. And all of those commander decks, Fallout, I spent way more than I should. I saw with these universes beyond for Marvel, this was going to be a big thing. And they are bringing in so many different intellectual properties that there's a little bit of everything for outside players. But as an entrenched Magic player, I don't know if people would be excited to see all of these new entries.
That's what I was talking about, Pat. We're moving away from the sword and sorcery Magic that you and I grew up with. You know, Final Fantasy, yes, but it's universes beyond. It's not standard Magic. There's only one set, Tarkir Dragonstorm, that's even, you know, like a traditional sword and sorcery Magic set.
Well, that's one of my wonders. I mean, go ahead.
Go ahead. Kaladesh is just a different take on sword and sorcery Magic. It's artifact sorcery Magic. Like, it's still within the same realm though. Aether Drift is going to be just fine. Edge of Eternities is going to be an interesting thing because from the lore standpoint, we finally get to see what's in there. But the most traditional definitely is Tarkir.
Right. Yeah.
More traditional. Yeah.
Hold on. I'm just seeing something.
Dragons.
Aether Drift comes out on Valentine's Day.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
The true present for a true love. Magic the Gathering.
Right. I'm getting a divorce if you don't get
There is
the
nobody I would.
That's right.
Yeah, that's exactly TCGDude. That's how to get divorced. Buy that for them. I wonder if there's going to be some ancillary product that would come out on that. Imagine like a Whitman's bouquet sampler kind of situation, except instead of the advent calendar, it's a Valentine's Day heart, and it comes in with all sacrifice life cards.
Don't you mean Valentine's Hot Pocket?
Well, let's be honest.
You can only get the golden one if you buy $200 or more from the secret layer drop.
Bro,
right?
if some sucker would pay me for it, I'd sell it.
Look, let's be honest. Let's be honest here, right? You have Aether Drift, Tarkir, Final Fantasy, Edge of Eternity, Spider-Man, and some unannounced Universe Beyond set. there's a lot you're not thinking about going in this list, right? There's a lot.
Right.
There's a lot you're not thinking about. First of all, Foundations is going to be legal during this entire time for several years. You do not know all the Universe Beyond product coming in with all these sets, other than the ones that are specifically Final Fantasy and Spider-Man, right? So Tarakir could have a Game of Thrones set, Universes Beyond thing going on with it because it's about dragons, right? Edge of Eternities could have Xenomorphs from Aliens or Predator and stuff like that in it.
Oh, that would be badass.
There's a lot going on in this picture that once you know the company, you know there's a lot more going on. Plus all the secret layers you don't know about yet that haven't been revealed yet. This is just a small glimpse into the future telling you, hey, if you're going to be a poor bastard like Tortoise here, save your money for the 4th and the 8th of those months, right?
You've got me like foaming at the lips. Like I'm going to make so much money off of some of these hard to get products.
Well, you also probably want to get that rabies shots finally.
Yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I want to bite somebody.
I would be caution with that. I wouldn't necessarily invest in these because these aren't super exclusive things. These are going to be print on demand standard.
Exactly. Yeah.
Well,
just
let me bring you into my world, Tierney. I love playing Magic. I love playing the game. Collecting is just a side thing. I don't care about value most of the time. I care about value when it comes to this auction that's coming up. But when it comes to playing the game, I just want the card to do what the card does. You know, I'm not thinking about, oh, this is a $50 card when I'm casting this super spell. No, I'm like, this is the best play. I'm going to cast this $50 card. But the price of the card doesn't go through my mind when I'm casting the card. I'm just casting the card. So getting into these sets like Tarakir, Edge of Eternities, I'm going in it as like a fangirl. I'm going to love it. I'm going to enjoy it. I'm going to buy the cards that speak to me, and I'm going to play the hell out of this game. I'm not the person flipping the cards on the other side of the table. I'm the guy who's on the table playing these cards, and everybody else who's doing whatever, they can do whatever. I'm having fun my way.
Oh yeah,
I'm platinum one in arena right now.
Oh yeah. So me personally, I think Final Fantasy and Spider-Man, not exactly back to back, so we might get a 4-month break, but holy crap, those will be the sets. So the collectors, of course, which there's going to have a new MSRP of $319 for the premium sets and $300 for regular Magic sets. And then of course we have coming up Innistrad Remastered, which they don't have a date here, but I'm assuming it should be January or February, probably January. I'm assuming. I don't know. But they're gonna fit that in there, and of course Secret Layers. They're gonna hit us with the villain set for sure, bro. They have to, and it will be just as bad as the hero set that we got as far as being able to obtain it. So they had success. I am worried about it because now the Marvel set that's coming out next year will be just as bad, if not worse, this time around for the villain set, right? So hopefully they make those cards good, but holy crap. That's going to
Don't forget about the Kingdom Hearts set when they do their collab with Disney.
Right. That could be in Final Fantasy
I
too.
don't think that would happen though, because
look, Kingdom Hearts could fit in Final Fantasy because it's a Kingdom Heart property if they did a secret layer.
Why wouldn't that go in Lorcana?
Because Final Fantasy and Kingdom Hearts are tied to the same storyline. Makes sense.
Well, yeah, but
Kingdom Hearts, the original one was just Final Fantasy reskinned.
Right.
The original Kingdom Hearts.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Kingdom Hearts was Final Fantasy with Disney. But first of all, you have to get a hold of Disney to see if they actually care about the property enough to want to make profits like that, because Disney would definitely make some profits if they did that.
They're already holding hands with Disney with this Marvel secret layer.
Well, there's actually something about Marvel, and I think, I don't know if it was you, Dan, that told me about it, but I know I've heard it from a couple different sources. Marvel is owned by Disney, but has the right to do its own thing with its own.
Right, it does. It does,
Yeah.
but it's still under Disney overview ultimately.
So that'd be interesting. It'd be interesting. Look at that. Look at that. Us having a conversation.
So here's another one, and he just brought it up in private. Go ahead and talk about it, Pat. I really surprised as Asmodee, aka Fantasy Flight Games, has had the stranglehold on Star Wars games for the longest time. What we heard a rumor flying around that Star Wars has potential or could be the tie-in on Edge of Eternities. Go ahead, Pat.
So it looks like Star Wars Unlimited Set 3 just recently came out, and honestly, it's not doing very well at all. Most people that were interested in the game didn't even know that this had just recently released. And yeah, I gotta say, I don't know anyone that talked about this. That this came out at all.
Well,
I was recently at a local gaming store. I was on vacation with a couple of friends, and we went down. We were talking about, oh, you've got so many Magic the Gathering products, so many Pokemon products. You sell so many different things. Do you hold a lot of tournaments? And they say, yeah, we actually have a product coming out tomorrow. Star Wars Unlimited Set 3. Oh, really? I didn't know that was coming out. And I looked to one of my other YouTube content creator friends, and they said no. And we looked at another YouTube content creator we knew, and they said no. I had no idea this was coming out. And I mean, as POA says right there, a Star Wars failed TCG. What a shock.
Right.
Don't want to say once you've had a few failed products in the recent timeline, you probably don't want to announce something coming out in case that same product might fail again.
1 and 2 did good, right? I mean, I don't know. I wanted to jump in with a few peeps, but it never happened. So
what I saw was Set 1 did well because no one could get it, and Set 2 did middling because they could, and Set 3 came out and no one cared.
Wow.
Which is kind of, a shout out to the secret layers that we just went through with Magic the Gathering. People really cared because they couldn't get it.
Exactly. Yeah. And then if they overprint, then they're like, oh, this game's dead.
Right. It's shout out to our girl Tay Tay. You have to have not enough seats. That's the secret, is to have more want than there is supply.
Right.
And what I really miss is that the original Star Wars CCG made by Decipher, that was a bang. I mean, it had banger sets all the way through until Lucasfilm decided, oh, we're gonna make our own versions. We're taking the license back, and that basically killed Decipher's business because it was so popular. There were people playing in tournaments all the time. Back when,
real quick shout out to Lord Pepsi. Thank you for the super chat. Dustmorn was hyped, but ended in whimper. Yes. Well, of course, because the next set came out. Our attention spans are very low because of the massive amount of product being shoved down.
Those nightmare bundles, people got really excited for. Yeah, I was excited for the idea of it, and it definitely just trailed right off. And I think that's part of it, is you have to be very aware of the products you're buying into. So as we're looking at this chart coming up for the next year, give or take, you have to be very smart about the products you're buying into and the reason you're getting into them. If you want to draft, if you want to have fun, if you want to just have a box of Final Fantasy sitting on your shelf, you can show off to all your friends, that is a great reason to buy it if that's the reason you buy it. But make sure going in what the purpose of your purchase is.
Too funny, Benson. Yeah, what is your purpose? I mean, honestly, to sit on Spider-Man and Final Fantasy to draft later is a good call. I won't say no to that. But honestly, it's as far as any money to be made, it's all going to be about those collectors. Please stay posted to the channel. If you guys, I do have access to the flash sales, but they don't last very long, and I would not anticipating last a couple days, if even, on the flash sales for Final Fantasy and Spider-Man, unless they decide not to, which would probably be the better call, because these sets are going to be dumb, expensive, and everyone's going to want it. So I imagine some massive shenanigans at release and a lot of canceled orders, because it's going to skyrocket. Scalpers are going to be invested. I mean, anything with Disney or Marvel, it's a scalper's paradise. You're going to have a tough time getting stuff, I think.
Well,
what do you think, Dan, from the collectible standpoint, Dan?
I think from the collectible standpoint, I agree. It is going to be a scalper's universe. As a person who frequents yard sales quite often for collectibles, I always live by the first come first serve rule.
Right.
So if you buy out their stock and you choose to turn around and resell it, it's your right. You bought it.
Yeah, it's going to be dumb. And, we're used to, good premium Magic sets, but not in the realm of Marvel. I mean, if they had a Disney product come out, it would be just as bad, I think. Like, if they had a Mickey set or something, scalpers will just pick that product up ASAP and leave us all hanging. So,
they do that in
pre-order is going to be rough. Yes, they did.
Yeah.
The very first set was sold out. They had to overprint, which puts the whole card game at risk. But at the same time, they had to overprint that first set. They promised that there was, scalpers aren't going to be an issue because we're going to keep printing and printing and printing and printing. So, I think
Lord of the Rings.
Lord of the Rings.
Final Fantasy is going to be like Lord of the Rings.
Yeah. That's what I think. They're going to print it, and then they're going to print it again, and they're going to keep printing it, and try to sell it to you again during the holiday season.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. And I think that the collectors is where the money's at for any of these sets. The Spider-Man and the Final Fantasy, I think we're going to have a lot of canceled pre-orders because, again, it's a Disney/Marvel product. That one's going to be a rough set to get collectors with, I think. Now, that's just my opinion. They might overprint, but I think it might be rough for getting the collectors. You don't think so, William? Okay.
I think that the collectors are going to jump on it immediately. Right off the bat.
Thank you,
collectors are going to be throwing every cent that they can at it, so that way they can have it on their shelves in their collections, and also for the turnaround to sell to their other collectors at a higher price.
Is there anything else in Lord of the Rings that's worth anything besides the One Ring?
There's a lot of cards worth a lot of money in that ring.
Yeah.
I got to get Bowmasters or whatever.
Well, you also have the Spectres, or not the Spectres, but the
Wraith.
Nazguls. Yeah, the Nazguls. There you go. You got the Nazguls. You got the Mirkwood Bats. You got there's a handful, and it depends on what you mean money, because there's some that are worth a couple bucks. There's some worth $9 and more, and there's some worth $20 still. So,
100% though. Shout out to Lord Pepsi and Benson MTG. Yes. I would definitely pay $5 for a JD Vance couch with a hole in it.
Nice. Yeah, exactly right. A 47 chase. In another group that I'm in, someone wants to do an altar, with the future president and Captain America. Already, I was like, yeah, crazy, debunked. Yeah, there would be no way that WotC would touch that, but I can definitely see them doing Lord of the Rings for that to be announced Universes Beyond set there at the end. So they're definitely pushing these for the quarters to have strong quarters to Final Fantasy, and of course when Spider-Man comes out, which I'm assuming will be 2 months after Edge of Eternities, or it could be 1 month, but who knows? They're going to be shoving a lot of Secret Lair down our throats too. So.
Well, speaking of shoving, edging, and shoving things down people's throats, one of the things DJ was talking about was having an after stream members only kind of thing. And if that's something you're interested in, let us know down in the comment section below. We've been talking about a little bit behind the scenes. If you're willing to pay $1.99 a month, would you like to have a little bit more uncensored, behind the scenes kind of action? If so, just let us know in that little comment section you got going on down there.
Yeah, I got to figure out the logistics on that. So what are you guys using, StreamYard or a different program for Cardboard Odysseys?
We use that there, StreamYard.
Okay, so what are you doing a separate thing altogether?
Yeah, we set up 2 streams. We do a hard cutoff every time. That's right. Unfortunately, as much as people want more, we don't let them get it. That's right. We cut them off hard every single time. We say 90 minutes. That's all you get. That's right. But if you want for 99 cents a month, that's right. Every single week, you can get extra content. And that's where we push it over. So we make a hard cutoff every single time, much like a regular traditional media show. We have our regular content, and then we put that extra stuff for the people that want that extra stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. So we'll work on it in the next couple of weeks. We will work on that. So
yeah, exactly.
Now is the time.
Cumulative.
Oh boy. Yes. Is that time, everyone? Shill time. Oh, by the way, I did post, it's been scrolling down here again. Let me go ahead and post that in there. There is an active giveaway for a little mini battle, winner take all. It is the video from Tuesday. So watch that real quick for the keyword to comment in the comment section. We're going to pick 2 winners, battling a play booster of Dustborn each. Whoever has the highest CMC wins both packs. So there you go. 2 different winners, only 1 real winner, though. So that's right. It is Shill O'Clock, Coach, your favorite part. So let's go ahead and pop over to TCGDude. I think we're almost done with that battle. Well, we have 2 seats left? I know I jumped in.
I got you. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, you did.
I was button mashing through here.
Trying to post the thing. Yeah, we have 2 seats left?
Actually, there is 4. There is 4. It is you and myself in here, and we are looking for 4 lucky contestants to get in on our core set box battle series. I finally
call
got
them contestants. They'll love it.
Oh my lord!
Yeah. No. Okay, apparently don't do that. That's what I'm. Don't do it.
Yeah, let's not say we did. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, but like 3 people would love it. No, go ahead. I love what you're doing here.
So
Well,
30.
anywho.
Go ahead. Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, hey, what up, y'all? I'm Alex, the TCGDude, out here trying to keep Magic alive, despite what WotC and Hasbro like to pull. So yeah, Foundations is around the corner, and we got some spicy reprints featured in these core set boxes. So to your door, you're gonna get 5 packs guaranteed for 30 bones, but we are battling for 3 extra packs with the high-low CMC. So
nice.
Yeah, man, I got some extra goodies in here, like a couple triumphs floating around and some stuff I'm slapping together for folks that decide to get in. But other than that, you can just go ahead and check out a awesome parody song I have on my channel. And if you want to talk Magic or play Standard, maybe some Arena with me, you can always hit me up on Discord. So, yeah,
awesome.
Man. Thanks for
Dang,
letting
21
me be
ones.
here
William, thanks for joining us in chat today. I really appreciate that. And if you've been a subscriber, awesome. If you're a new subscriber, welcome to the fams, bro. Let's get on over to Pat. You got a wonderful show on Saturday.
I mean, it's probably 80-20. Realistically, it's worthwhile. As someone who watches my content after it comes out, it's usually pretty worth it. So #Cardboard Odysseys. Realistically, Matt makes an incredible, lengthy, short section. So if you want an update on recent cards coming out and things still to be previewed, check out our content over at Cardboard Odysseys. Or if you like longer form video game gameplay, check me out where I'm not so drunk and I play games for a longer term.
Nice. Go check them out. Post that link in there, buddy. Come on, man.
Yeah, hey, realistically, I'm not going to do that, but I also won't puke on my feet tonight.
Hey.
Yeah, it's little victories.
Hey, Brian Giles, you got a channel too. One of the few people super excited about all Magic.
I've been going over the Foundation spoilers. I'm a little late on some of them right now because I've had some stuff go on with doctor's appointments and stuff. But I'm going to get back to it and get the last of the spoilers out. And I will be doing probably an opening because I'm going to get that big starter kit. I'm going to see what we get because I am hyped for Foundations. It gives me cards that I don't have that were difficult to get, and it gives new cards that really fit into some of the themes that I play. So I can, because arguing my Monday play group, we play Standard there too. If we can't get a group of 3 or 4 people together that are ready to play, we play Standard 60 cards. And we have all sorts of fun.
That's my dating life. I got to get 3 or 4 people ready to play. You know what I mean?
Oh boy. Tierney. So post your link in there, Brian. We got to wrap up here. Mr. Tierney, did you have anything that you would like to show?
Gimme. I'm hungry. Show me the goods.
No, I'm working on some content though.
Oh, good, man. Hell yeah, bro.
Man, that's what I said to my last girl.
All right, man. Well, if you need help, let us know. We're a very supportful community. Sometimes a little raw.
Absolutely. We'd love to see what you're working on, whether it be gameplay or just an opinion piece. We are absolutely open to what other people have to offer. We've got a lot of different aspects, and we absolutely appreciate everybody here, not just live on the panel, but also down below in the comment section. So thank you everyone for showing us showing up this evening.
All right, and KJ Cowboy Dan, chill time, baby.
Hey, howdy, hey, boys and girls. Hey, howdy, hey, boys and girls. KJ Cowboy Dan here. I hope you're being good heads in chat. Well, so what do we got going on? We have the one and only Miss Jessie Hellwheeler's birthday on December the 6th. We're going to be playing some Jaxbox games, and we got some community driven birthday stuff that from Jaxbox games to special guests to you in chat. So be sure that you check that out December the 6th. Tomorrow night we're going to have a special edition of Procrastinating Across the Ocean with Jessie Hellwheeler and myself. We are going to have Twiddler's Place on the show. We're going to be talking and asking the important questions about pack cracking etiquette, supplies and whatnot. You know, I mean, things that every good pack cracker should be doing, and probably aren't. We're also going to have backwoods collectors, I believe, as well. Will be showing up for that.
Oh, nice.
So Twiddler's Place and Backwoods Collectors tomorrow at 7 Central. If I'm not on at 7 Central, I'll definitely be started by 7:30.
Okay, because I know he has his live stream on Friday, so I don't know if he canceled that or.
Well, he's only going to be in there for a little bit. He's not going to be there for the whole time.
I see. Okay. Very cool. Shieldmaster Zero back in the house. Welcome back, Tortoise. How you doing?
Welcome back. Yeah, just had to come and chill and hang out. The topic really reached me today and stuff. And I'm Super Fast Tortoise. If you didn't know that, now you can afford us. We're a very cheap channel where we have a morning show every morning possible. Every morning possible, we have a morning show where we talk about fun topics. We have a group of people, kind of like the roundtable, but more family fun related. Trust me, Pat would be a poor contestant on that show.
I was literally just thinking about, like, I'm going to talk about how I'll eat children. How do I, like, make this transition from Tortoise? But please go ahead. I love what you're doing here.
Oh, God.
Right.
Hey, it's a modest proposal. Don't hate.
Right. We have fun.
Yes, that's what I wanted to know about. Yes.
Yeah, we have fun. We do awesome. We do amazing things. We just have a blast. And it's just fun. So come on over. Now, big thing talking about. We have a fundraiser auction coming up on the 22nd of November. The Friday before Thanksgiving. If you're part of our Discord, you can find my Discord link anywhere on my live videos. There's a whole list of all the cards we're going to auction off. Everything. Well, thank you, Coach the Magic. Thank you, Pause. Everything I'm selling is to raise money for some coffee mugs to give to people who love being on the show, hanging around the show, support the show. Like, we're going to get a handful of mugs. We're going to be sending them off. Mugs are expensive, everybody, so come be part of the fundraiser. The fundraiser will be held on YouTube. Payments will be made through PayPal, and communications will be dealt through Discord, so I can get addresses for cards and stuff, send the cards and stuff. So everything will be done securely and safe. So join us out, check us out, and always remember, you guys are awesome, and thank you for letting me show.
So you're doing that on the 22nd. Okay, cool. Yeah. The YouTube money comes in then. I was hoping to get a date because I'm gonna try to snag some stuff for sure, bro.
All
right.
I appreciate it.
So, not asking for money, actually, I am shilling. We have some interesting stuff coming up. I'm actually going to be working with the creator. So we're working on time and day and all that fun stuff. We have this one here is called Warriors and Legends. It's a new card game, fully funded from Kickstarter. And I'm going to play this with the content or with the person that actually made this game. So it is a looks like I'm going to be the Great Axe Berserker, and I'm not sure what he'll have, but we'll be playing this live and talking about game design and all that fun stuff with this content creator of Fake Name Games. So that's not the only thing coming up. We, if you guys saw the giveaways showing down there below, do check that out. Hopefully, yep, there it is. Active giveaway right there in the chat. For that battle, make sure you guys tune in for that. Go get your comment in sometime tomorrow night. We will do the drawing. So make sure you guys get in on that. Hey, you're battling. It's a simple pack versus pack war. Whoever has the highest CMCs winning both packs. So 2 winners, but truly only one will walk away with both packs. Thanks to our guy Blissful Bash. Awesome dude. Go check him out if you haven't already. On top of that, I have some other games from Speed Robo. Not the one that we're advertising on Thursday, but a couple of interesting card games he has. If you watch the thing, give me a second here. We'll be sampling these on a new segment coming up, which will be late night games, working title. I not 100% on that, but we'll be doing some in-guest late night games. Here's one of his games: is Splatterkins. It's amazing. I have not played this game yet, but I'm hoping to work with Speed Robo as far as when he can actually come on and give us hints and tips as we play the game. We have that. We have more games. Holy crap. This one I think is... It's Necro something. I have the title, but we have other games that we're going to try from this company and more. But if you guys want to see it a little bit more close up and personal as I struggle trying to match all the maps and all that stuff, you guys can watch that giveaway video. Make sure you guys check it out. And yeah, so good times. Next Thursday will be sponsored by Speed Robo. Super excited. If you guys have played TCG Shop Simulator, you know that there's an extra section up top to where you can buy the products for your store. Those are actual products that he puts out. So it's really cool to be working with an independent game maker. So Speed Robo, thanks for sponsoring next week. Can't wait to show you guys the preview for another game that he has that he's working with, another game company. So, oh, look at that. Cane Shaker. What happened? Oh, we haven't set you up yet. Is that? Oh, okay. Yeah, we got to work on that one, Cane Shaker. Hell yeah. Just hit me up in the Tortoise. Is he on Discord or no?
Nope, he doesn't do Discord. Oh. He's on my Facebook page, though. Yeah, I think you're part of it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, shoot me an email so I know what to write for you. That is, of course, DJ. I know you've hit me up before as I sent you some stuff. I saw some stuff to send you. JuggaloKev at gmail.com. Awesome.
Gmail.
Maybe tomorrow night, after we do the battle is what I'm thinking. I was thinking about tonight, but I'm gonna try to catch up on some Penguin. I'm like 3 episodes behind, so. Oh yeah, no worries, brother. But we'll get you set up, man. It's not a big deal.
He said he's trying to catch up on watching the Penguin, but really what he's trying to do is catch up on playing Club Penguin.
Bro, how about me, DJ, and Dan? I suggest Red Eye, because I got a series I don't think any of y'all mother lovers seen yet, but will shake you.
Really?
Yeah. Once we close up the stream, we'll talk about it. That's right.
Okay.
If you want to pay extra and you want to have access to some of the behind-the-scenes content, you're going to have to do so. But talk to DJ about it, because unfortunately, you only get so much for free here.
Mm-hmm.
More than Wizards would ever give you for free. They don't do that.
Oh yeah, for sure, bro. Well, guys, we're going to go ahead and wrap up. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining us today. Again, tune in next Thursday and check out this new game from a company that Speed Robo is working with. It looks super cool. Plus, I did the music for the video. So, hey, even better. But yeah, come by next Thursday for sure. Sunday, we have late night EDHs per usual. Always looking for new players. If you got an EDH deck and have a setup, or need some help with your setup, holler at us. We'll try to get you set up. But every Sunday at 10:20 Pacific Standard Time, we play some EDH. So we have some new players, I think, this Sunday, actually. So I'm pretty stoked. Some people from MagicCon. So I'm really stoked for that. Well, guys, you guys have been awesome. Stay that way, and we'll catch you next time. Bye.